Hey guys, come on downstairs, Minnesota Twins franchise, episode 103. Today, we have a two-game series with the New York Mets, and we are getting towards the later stages of September. We got two games here with the Mets, 3 on the road at the White Sox, and that'll be the end of our road games this season. We're going to start off with the International League Championship Series Game 4. We head to the 4th inning between the Rochester Red Wings and the Durham Bulls. Jake Bauers steps in for the Bulls, facing Carlos Frias with 2 outs, a runner on second. Frias delivers, and the cutter gets Bauers out swinging. So, the middle of 4, we've got no score here in this Game 4. 5th inning now. At the plate is Engel Vilma, and Vilma has a pitch go behind him, and he did not appreciate that. Tempers flare a little bit. And we get back to some baseball. Vilma would end up grounding out on a little swinging bunt down the first baseline.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos.
And at the end of the 5th inning, we still have no score here in Rochester. 6th inning now. Jake Bauers into the box yet again for the Durham Bulls, still facing Carlos Frias. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, and an 0-2 count, a chance for Bauers to do some damage for the Bulls. Here's the delivery from Frias. It is lifted high into right center field, and the center fielder Tanner English drifts underneath it to make the play and end the inning and keep the Bulls off the board. We still have no score here in the middle of 6. Bottom of the 6th inning, Darren Mastroianni comes on as a pinch hitter for the Red Wings with a runner on first and 1 out. And Mastroianni drives this one right back up the middle for a base hit. The runner's going first to third, and here comes the throw. It is not in time. And the Red Wings have runners on the corners now with 1 out for Byung-Ho Park. And Byung-Ho Park grounds it down the third baseline, right past the third baseman. And the runner from third comes in to score, and the Red Wings get on the board. Reynaldo Rodriguez now with runners on first and third and 2 outs. And Rodriguez lifts this one deep to left field. That one's going back. It is at the wall, over the left fielder's head, off the wall. 1 run comes in to score. The runner from first is rounding third. Here comes the relay to the plate. And it is up the first base line, so 2 runs score for the Red Wings on the Reynaldo Rodriguez double into left field. At the end of the 6th inning, it's 3-0. Red Wings with the lead. We go to the 7th. Sorry, the 8th. We'll skip ahead to the 8th. 7th and 8th. We're going to the 8th. All right, Frias with 1 out. Nobody on. Here's a drive deep to right center field. That one is at the track, at the wall, off the very top of the wall. Here comes the relay from right field, and it is not in time as we've got a triple for the Durham Bulls. Mikey Matuk, 3 for 3 so far on the game with 3 singles. And Mikey Matuk drives this one deep into right center field. Going back is Tanner English, and he's going to run it down at the track. And that'll keep a runner at first base. The runner at third scores. It's 4-1. Rochester with the lead. Here's the throw. Careless throw from shortstop Bucky Workman. And the Bulls still have runners on. Taylor Rogers comes into the game for the Red Wings now to replace Carlos Frias. Rogers, the lefty, with 2 on and 2 outs. Here's a drive into right center field. That one's going to hang up long enough for Tanner English to run underneath it and end the inning for Rochester. In the middle of 8, it's a 4-1 ball game. We go to the 9th inning. JT Chargois has been almost unhittable this postseason in 3 games, and he will face Daniel Robertson of the Durham Bulls on an 0-2 count to Robertson, and JT Chargois gets him to swing through the fastball. That's the first out of the 9th inning. The Red Wings can move on to the AAA National Championship game with a win here. Second batter of the inning. A slurve gets him to swing and miss. We got 2 outs now. JT Chargois dealing once again. Johnny Field steps into the box. He's 0 for 4 in the game. With a runner on first, Johnny Field trying to keep this game alive, and he drives it deep to center field. Tanner English is underneath it, and the Rochester Red Wings are heading to the AAA National Championship game to face either Colorado Springs or the Tacoma Rainiers. So International League champions are the Rochester Red Wings, our AAA farm club. And they win the series 3-1 with a 4-1 victory here. Eddie Romero gets the loss for Durham. The winning pitcher ends up being Tyler Chatwood for Rochester. Reynaldo Rodriguez 3 for 5 with a double and 2 RBIs. Travis Harrison 1 for 3 with a double. James Beresford 2 for 6 with a double. And Tanner English 1 for 5 with a double and an RBI for us. So, quick look at the bracket. Tacoma defeated the Colorado Springs Sky Sox 3-1. So, we will be facing the Tacoma Rainiers in the AAA National Championship game. All right, the first game of this 2-game series against the Mets, game number 151. We win this one 5-4. Jim Johnson gets the win for us. Brandon Kinsler gets his 8th save of the year. Byron Buxton 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Danny Santana 1 for 4 with a home run. Matt Dominguez also went 1 for 4 and he hit a home run. Ryan Flaherty 3 for 4 and scored a run for us. All right, the second game here at Citi Field between the Twins and the New York Mets. Final interleague game of the year. It's game number 152. We've only got 10 more to go after this one. Matt Harvey, the starter for the Mets. Making his 30th start of the year, he's 9-11 with a 2.47 ERA. And Irvin Santana goes for us. His 29th appearance, he's 8-11 with a 4.15 earned run average, 144 strikeouts to 51 walks for Big Irv. We get this one started off in inning number 1. Neil Walker steps in for the New York Mets. He's batting .254 on the year, nobody on. Bottom of the first, 2-2 count. Here's the delivery from Irvin Santana. And Neil Walker drives this one deep to right field. That one is back, and it is into the upper deck at Citi Field. And Neil Walker, the first batter that Santana faces in the game, gets the Mets on the board with a solo home run. 18th home run of the year for Walker. Here in this afternoon day game in New York City. At the end of the first, the Mets lead at 1-0 on the strength of that Neil Walker home run. We head to the third inning now. David Wright steps into the box. He's batting .268. With nobody on and 2 outs, and Irvin Santana goes into his delivery, and this one is skied out to center field. Byron Buxton coming in, and he will settle underneath it and make the play. And Irvin Santana has settled down since the first batter of the game. At the end of the third, it's 1-0 Mets. Fourth inning now. Yoenis Cespedes comes to the box to face Irv. And here is the delivery. Cespedes drives this one on the ground up the middle. Ryan Flaherty makes the play. On to Vargas at first for the out. Nice play made there at second base by Flaherty. Here's a drive into center field. That one is heading back to the wall. That one is back, and that one is up near the Big Apple. And that was Michael Conforto with the home run. It's his 20th of the year. And that puts the Mets up 2-0 at the end of inning number 4. Twins need some offense. Here in the 6th inning, Michael Conforto again, and Conforto drives this one to the opposite field. That one is back, and that one is going to reach the seats as well. Another home run for Michael Conforto, and the Mets are up 3-0. Second home run in the game, 21st of the year for Michael Conforto. And at the end of the 6th, it's 3-0 New York. 9th inning now, Twins' last chance to get something on the board. Eddie Rosario steps in. He's batting .229 on the year with 17 home runs and 45 RBIs. 2-1 count. Matt Harvey still pitching for the Mets, looking for a complete game shutout. And Eddie Rosario pops this one straight up the chute. Catch is made. Matt Dominguez steps in now with 1 out and an 0-1 count. The delivery from Matt Harvey, and Dominguez drives this one into left field. And the catch is made out there in left by Conforto. Kenny Vargas now, 2 for 3 on the day. Last chance for the Twins to prolong this game, and he drives it right back up the middle for a base hit. Here in the top of the ninth, Danny Santana now with 2 outs, and Vargas at first. And Santana slices this one into left field, and that one's going to be caught by Conforto. Matt Harvey with the complete game shutout for the Mets. And we end up splitting this 2-game series with New York. The Mets improved to 76 and 76. We fall to 64 and 88. And we've got 10 games left on the season following this one. And the AAA National Championship will come up in the next episode, as we are right near the end of this season number 2 of Minnesota Twins franchise here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.